without knowing how to mend a few wounds.
To get the best benefit from that, you need to time it right. Don't pass up a chance to trade this time.
What was I thinking?
I finally earned
There's the
enough
Nora
medals
warrior
for
everyone's
round.
talking about.
Not
bad.
I earned this arc.
I've had my eye on.
Good to see you, Outlander.
The desert has never bared its fangs as fiercely.
Oh, yeah?
Blinding storms. New
By
machines
now,
raining
or
fire.
regret it later.
And no water for thirsty wounded.
Chief saved us at the cool route. Thank you.
All right, what's wrong?
I missed it. I was stuck on guard duty.
That's rough.
Can't give up.
That fight was a sight to behold.
Wait, you were there?
Oh, yeah. My
Do you
whole
need to
squad
resupply?
We must all unite to stop Regala.
What? You're spectators?
An honor to greet you.
went. That's how good of a fight it was, my friend.
The young fear nothing. I have the scars to prove it.
Yeah.
Now they'll have theirs.
Trouble.
Just wish I didn't have to patch them all up at once.
Is there sand in the desert? Drock has been eyeing for command since he
May your
started
enemies
running
fall.
Arrowland.
Yeah, well,
An honest trade is an honorable trade.
All it takes is one.
Greetings, warrior.
did you get your order?
Yeah. My squad's heading out soon. We'll join the rest of the defenders at the Grove.
May the 10 be with you.
It's time we shut these rebels down.
Appreciate the extra pair of hands,
That's
Chaplain.
The champion.
I didn't reach my age without knowing how to mend a few wounds.
Good to see you, warrior.
That shreds my skin. But we toughed it out.
Would have made for some awesome scars.
Trust me, not worth it.
You've returned. Where's Draka?
Just a little late, Chaplain. Gained some extra baggage on the way back. She's got the machine hearts, including a Thunderjaws. You should have seen this flame in the desert. Here. Something to commemorate our heroic victory.
A victory indeed. Command will be relieved to hear about this.
Get them to Scalding Spear as soon as you can. And tell the commander how many had to die to get them.
Huntress, may I have a word? I heard what you did at the Grove. They say that in addition to your bow and spear, you have a kind of second sight, especially for matters that have to do with the old ones.
That's one way to put it.
So it's true. You've done well by my clan, but our troubles may not be as easily settled as Draka believes. I think your second sight might be just what we need.
What exactly is the problem?
Not here. Meet me at Scalding Spear. I'll explain everything.
I'll see you there when I can.
Good. The entire clan might depend on it.
You'd be better off gathering a raiding party.
Can't be that bad.
You return. Now let us make a deal.
The desert's ours. Know about a shard from
So, I've been thinking. I'm going to petition to join the Chief's Guard.
How about this on?
With everything that's happened, I feel like I need to do more. For the clan, the tribe.
I'll join you then.
I wasn't asking you to.
I know. But you and me, guarding the Memorial Grove? Maybe even catching some fights in the arena. Come on.
I guess it would be nice to have a
That settles it then.
Honor will be mine, even if I die. Fought with honor.
Can't be that bad. Any news on your father?
Yeah. Passing patrol gun.
A A good soldier prepares for the wilds.
Traitor. Found his rebel gear. He was the one who killed the squad.
What? But he'd served with those soldiers for years.
Just his hatred for the Carja was deeper than his sense of loyalty.
I had a good run at the hunting grounds the other day. Earned a half stripe.
Please. Full stripe or don't even boss.
In the time it would take me to get a full stripe at a trial, I could earn 3 half stripes.
I earned this
Yeah,
art.
but they're still just half stripes.
Well,
I have the supplies you need.
Too many to count. Obviously.
uh-huh.
So the machine for that is here. How do they do it? Tendon's right.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Could you imagine what it feels like? Charging at an enemy blade in hand? It must be something.
Careful now. Something like that makes the dangerous, I mean.
I know where my loyalty lies, but you've
A
got to
good
admit,
soldier prepares for the wilds.
Taking down both the machine and the
my courage.
This will not be the
I
end.
heard from our scouts that the rebels were
Kala will go for the grove and the chief.
one way or another. This war will be decided.
I have the supplies you need.
Can't be that bad.
So, say the chief gets his way. Lasting peace for the Carja. Then
Trade, maybe. Free passage over the borders.
I know. Living kept the Carja land. Rose burned them.
You return. Now let us make a deal.
Can fly.
I've heard there are lands beyond the Carja.
Machines.
And what was the answer?
None of their help. And they're all friendly. The machines were different from those that roam the wild today. And their secret died.
Can't be that
For a
bad.
game of strike later?
Okay. But you should know that I
Fight
got
on. Gotta fight on. This will not be the end.
Well, it's a good thing I have a little something called strategy.
talk yourself up all you want. Nuts. Dying here.
I'm going to petition for
Do you need to resupply?
Yeah. The next time I'm on leave, I'm heading to the road.
for the crown. You know, I kind of thought that Carl made up the vision of unity. Guess I was wrong. I wasn't after
Doubted the chief's word.
I mean, but you took a vision that no one else had ever seen. You could have said whatever you wanted.
Buy now, or regret it later.
What's the commander playing at me? It's the third time in weeks.
The truth of the visions were revealed by... this Outlander.
The skill you showed at the...
My one and only viewer is probably Garza. I love you, Garza.
Why would the wound give less water?
These rations barely get us through the day, Commander.
Our children are thirsty.
Doesn't Command have reserves?
Exactly! I'll bet they're keeping the water for themselves.
Not a happy place.
Why put guards around the wound?
You can't just take away our water!
The wound gives less water. Our rations adjust.
What's going on?
We know the way of the desert! What's stopping us from taking what we want? And
Anyone else want to complain? We're the Desert Clan. We survive with what we have.
Your, commander's not much for hand-holding.
That is not our way. Even less so in her case. Shall we?
Sure. I can't wait.
She's with me.
Draka's not the only one with harsh words for your commander.
The desert has bred survival into our clan's blood. We spit at death and charge into battle. Maybe a little too eagerly. Your reputation has grown since I saw you last.
We should look to the defenses. They were breached too easily.
You took down the bulwark, defended the grove, and saved the life of our chief. I'm hoping you've got enough left for one more miracle.
What do you need?
You will find out soon enough.
So, this is the Outlander that bested Regalla. And now she conspires with the dissident Draka.
Demanding water does not make one a dissident, Yara.
Doesn't make Draka a commander either. You should advise him of that.
Jataka said you needed help.
Did he now?
Aloy has a unique insight into the ways of the Old Ones. She might be able to fix this before it gets out of hand.
Get to the point. What is Jataka talking about?
There is no water.
What do you mean?
I mean the wound in the sand, that which provides the clan with the water we need to survive, is completely dry.
This water source. Jataka said it's somehow related to the Old Ones?
From what we can tell, whatever water we take, it restores on its own. Over time. A few weeks ago, it stopped. I ordered rationing, searched for other viable sources. But everything else nearby is tainted one way or another.
But why the secrecy? Keeping your people in the dark seems to be making things worse.
If the clan knew, my command would be challenged.
There's no water, and you're worrying about keeping your command?
Think what you want. Between the machines, the storms, and Regalla's uprising, I'm the only thing keeping this clan from falling apart.
What are you actually doing about Regalla?
What's best for my people? Nothing. Her grudge is with Chief Hekarro, not me. And I plan to keep it that way, so her troops don't turn on my clan. Besides, if she defeats Hekarro, she deserves to rule. That's the way of the tribe.
Draka's people sacrificed a lot to get that water. He thinks you're hoarding it for yourself.
The perfect excuse to challenge my command. Like he's always wanted. Of course he makes it sound very noble. That he only cares about his thirsty people. But all he really wants is to be in charge. And if he was, he'd face the exact same problem I have. There is simply not enough water to go around.
So how are you going to deal with not having any water?
Ration what little we have. Buy time to fix the wound.
And in the meantime, people die of thirst?
Every corpse weighs on me. That is what it means to be a commander. What matters is that the clan survives, as a whole.
I can't promise anything. But if this wound was built by the Old Ones, I might be able to fix it.
How exactly do you intend to do that?
Just show her the wound, Yara.
Very well. You can tell me when we get there.
After you.
The wound in the sand is this way. You're not Karja, or Oseram.
I was born amongst the Nora, as far east as you are west.
I've heard of your people. They say only those who are exiled leave your lands.
There are exceptions.
What business does a Nora exception have in the West?
Believe it or not, to help people, even the ones who don't want it.
Sounds like a difficult path. This is it. The wound in the sand.
Definitely built by the Old Ones. Focus should show me more. Pipes. Leading outside the settlement.
What do you see?
A trail.
What are you doing?
Your wound leads underground.
We've tried going down there, but it's too narrow for anyone to reach the bottom. But I'll wait here. Is it the wound? What do you see?
Where are you going?
I think I can lead us to where the water comes from. Or used to. Doesn't matter.
Welcome.
As I've been saying. I should check
You
where
were
the
saying
pipes are
something
headed
before you
before
left?
this. Those flowers. The ground's wet too. The vein must have leaked here. Not enough to be the cause of the missing water, but enough for these plants to grow. We're on the right track.
You see all that from a patch of wet sand?
Yep. This'll make a good dye. There's a lot of machines.
And a very dead soldier.
Is it one of yours?
I need to take a closer look.
We need to get rid of the machines first. Follow my lead.
Decided to come back. Good. Where are you going? I need help fighting these things. I've got you in my sights. returned. Our water supply still needs fixing. Water. Barely a lick's worth. But there are no streams in this area.
Which means it's coming from something else.
These anchors. That soldier must have used them to get up this cliff.
He must have been heading back to wherever he came from when those machines got him.
Maybe he found something up there worth reporting back about.
We'll find out soon enough.
What is this?
The problem. I'm gonna need my focus. This must be the pipe that connects to Scalding Spear. That weapon. Looks like that dead soldier tried to pry this open, but he didn't know what he was doing. And now the water's not going where it's supposed to.
Sabotage.
Or ignorance. I don't think this is gonna do anything.
The water's still leaking.
Gotta try something else. Maybe
Was
if I
that
follow
supposed
that
to
main
do
pipe,
anything?
I'll find something useful. I guess not. Too much without ammo.
What do you need me to do?
Just, stay here. Let me know if anything changes. I'm gonna take a look around. I think I can pull that. A valve. That might help.
Hey! It stopped leaking.
It looks like that stopped the water flow. Now I just need to find a way to get it to Scalding Spear. That's the same type of machinery we found outside. Only this one's not leaking. Maybe it can help me switch the water flow. Sounds like the water switched. Gotta open the valve upstairs. Get that water circulating. Through there. Sounds like that did something.
Aloy, I can hear water in the room again.
Anything leaking?
Not that I can see.
Let's hope that means my plan worked. That should do it.
This will return water to Scalding Spear?
Checking the wound is the only way to be sure.
That fallen soldier. Come with me. I want to look upon the face of the coward who did this to our people.
In. You know him?
That is one of Draka's men. I should have known. Draka knew what would happen if the capital was left without water. But he didn't care! All he wanted was to cause a crisis so he could challenge my command.
Look, we don't know that for sure.
Meet me back at the wound when you can. Please. To make sure the water will flow.
I will. Don't do anything rash about Draka.
Only an upstart acts rashly. A commander bides her time. Hey. The desert was kind to lead you to us.
Things are about to get ugly between Draka and Yara. Maybe I can head it off. There's no ammo for this.
Chief owed to his life.
Ridiculous acrobatics.
Seek out his wisdom. Seems Regala is our prophet. I hear the mouth at the end.
They be right.
May your blade hold true.
I see soldiers guarding the wound in the sand. But no Yara. I need to see the wound.
I'm afraid your presence is required in the commander's quarters.
Is everything okay?
The dissident Draka has been apprehended for interfering with the wound.
How did he interfere?
He entered the wound by force, saw that it was empty, except for a slow trickle that began when you fixed the device in the desert. He did not take it well.
Of course he didn't. I'll go meet with them. The water's coming back, slowly. It'll take a while for it to be full, but at least it's something. And now Draka's seen it too. Great. Sand's clawing at my eyes.
Strike through as the test.
Trade is welcome. Outlaw.
May Regala's campaign come to a swift end.
May your enemies fall.
We had more soldiers like Nora.
You have some nerve.
You're one to talk? How could you let this happen?
How did I let this happen? You're the one who sabotaged the wound in the first place. You're lucky we were able to fix it, or your head would already be on a spear.
You call that fixed? It's just a dribble. And it's not my fault. I already told you, Ukta came to me. He said he found something in the desert that might get us water. I had no idea it had anything to do with the wound.
And you expect me to believe that?
Aloy, I came for the water that was owed to us, and when I found out that there is no water, they arrested me.
As I already told you, the water is returning, but slowly. It'll be weeks before the wound is full again. Until then, I will send Arrowhand what I can.
You hid what happened to the wound. How can we believe you now?
Draka.
No, you know what? Enough of this! No more words! Consider that a challenge!
Gather your squads then, and meet us at the Gate of the Vanquished. I have a challenge to prepare for. Leave me.
This will be the end of the clan. I have to stop it. We have to stop it.
Hold on a second. Help me understand.